about that. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn my let me roll these windows up some. It's so windy here. It's been storming since last night, so it's like really windy here. But hey Drew Nation, I hope everybody can hear me okay. I'm on my way to the part-timer. Um, okay, good, cool. Because I'm gonna need y'all to help me out with something. I'm gonna need y'all content creators, even everybody else, even those who are just subscribers or lurkers. I need to know, like, am I the only one whose mama used to say, what goes on in our house stays in our house? Like, am I the only one? Because time and time again, I keep seeing the same stuff in these YouTube streets. I keep hearing the same stuff in the YouTube streets with people's business being spread on the YouTube streets. Real personal business. Like real personal business. I tell my granny told my mama, my granny's granny told her mama, my mama told me, I told my two sons. It's like, I don't know. I thought that was something common in the black family. I don't know about the white families or the Mexicans or the Hispanics or the Japanese or the Africans. I don't know about any of them. But I thought in the black family, it was like a common thing, like an unspoken rule that what goes on in your house stays on your house. So why is it that we always know people's personal business on YouTube? And why is it that people constantly are getting themselves set up to be dragged on YouTube? I think Jay Wilson was spot on the other day. I was watching Jay Wilson's video. He said it's too quiet in these YouTube streets. It's too quiet in these YouTube streets. There was like Vince over there, you know, gardening and planting strawberries and, you know, digging up dirt and, you know, just, you know, kind of, sort of. I'm not going to say all the way, but kind of, sort of minding her own business. Kind of, sort of. But, so it's kind of been kind of quiet in these streets, and Brother Jay said somebody is about to start beefing. He said it's too quiet in these streets. The rent is coming up. Something's coming up. Car payments coming up. Rent is gonna be coming up soon. Hey Zakia, hey Drew, hey Lazies, and anybody else I missed. I'm driving, so I'm gonna try to get to you guys. But it has been kind of quiet in the streets, and then all of a sudden, kaboom! Like all night long. It's been like super crazy, and everybody's making videos and stuff. A little shade, all love. I watched Tracy's video. I watched Sean Bradley's video. I watched who else? It's on the tip of my tongue. I just finished watching her video. I'll figure it out. I'll remember. But I'm like, what? It's like people start thinking they have friends on YouTube, and they start getting comfortable with people on YouTube that they really don't know. And then next thing we know, we hear about your man be beating on you, your kids, you know, is doing this, that, and the third. You broke, you can't pay your bills, you can't pay your utilities, you over there in the dark. I mean, and so much other stuff that we hear about all the time. Like, because people always be sharing their business with everybody outside of YouTube. And I'm like, hold on. Kicking it Kenny with Sharon, Joe, hello, we are new here. Hey, hi, how are you? Thank you for checking in. Hey, Mark the Traveler, it's crazy, and I have not been on YouTube for years, but I have been watching like some of the same people for a very long time. I've been watching TSCC, I've been watching Sean, I've been watching Fi, I've been watching Tracy, I've been watching Mona, I've been watching Sweet Mom. It's a lot of people. TK, I used to watch her that I've been watching for years. And one thing I don't agree with is how people are saying that Club Chat is the equivalent of TSCC. Now, I'm not saying that Club Chat might not be shady sometimes and might not be out in the streets stirring up some mess sometimes, because a lot of people do. And a lot of us really like it and enjoy it. And you can deny it if you want to, but people keep watching. People keep watching and their numbers keep growing up. And I always say, just like Kai, everybody loves a little mess every now and then. All of us do. But TSCC, some of the stuff that they're responsible for, I cannot compare with Club Chat. And I like Sean. I like Tracy. I like a lot of people on here. A lot of people on here. Oh, Deanna Irvin. That's whose other video that I was watching. Deanna Irvin. And I was on the listening to a Little Shade All Love interview sorry, somebody must be drunk, because they was like coming straight towards me instead of staying in their lane. But and she was interviewing Raw. And I was like, first I was listening to the interview and I was like, oh, okay, I really don't know what's going on, because some of these people she's mentioning, I'm like, I don't know who these people are. But when some of the people who I guess she's beefing with got in the chat, and they started talking about, that's why your lights was off, and that's why this and that and the third, and that's why this, I was like, what? Now, I'm not trying to say Raw shouldn't have said what she said, but what I will say is, why do people keep telling people their business on these YouTube streets outside of YouTube? Like, why? Like, what does it take for people to understand that what goes on in your house stays in your house? Again, I know I wasn't the only one who was raised that way or taught that way, that what goes on in your house stays in your house. You wouldn't have to worry about people putting your personal business out there about how much food you do or don't have, how much money you do or don't have, if your lights on, if your gas on, if your cable on, if your Wi-Fi on, if your daycare bill can't be fed, if your child, can't eat at school. It's a lot of stuff that people tell on YouTube. They be setting themselves up to be dragged. And another thing I will say is, when people do these GoFundMes, like GoFundMes, regardless if they for what they say they for or not, regardless if it's for a car, an apartment, an attorney, to take care of their sick child, regardless of what it's for, people set themselves up to be dragged when they raise a GoFundMe for hundreds of thousands of dollars and then turn around and buy something super nice or go on trips or do stuff that requires a large amount of money. And not saying that some people are not raising money for what they say they are raising it for, but then when you turn around and you do lavish stuff with money, what takes money, I mean, what do you expect people to think? Hold on, y'all. My son's calling. Okay, let me turn this Wi-Fi off, because this Wi-Fi is messing up my phone too. But hey LSP, what's going on? I'm just like tripping off of this stuff going on right now. And so sorry, I was trying to text my son back. But anywho, I mean, not saying that, okay, again, I don't try to judge people and say if they GoFundMes really go for what they say they are for, because me personally, if I'm going to give to you, I'm just going to give to you out of the kindness of my heart. And if I find out that you did something else with the money than what you said you were supposed to, I just won't give to you again. That's it right there. and then your word will never be bond. Thank you, sweet. And your word will never be bond. But me personally, if I was to raise like thousands of dollars to take care of my sick kid or to pay an attorney or whatever, whatever, and then turn around and take a trip to somewhere lavish that we know costs thousands and thousands of dollars, I wouldn't even put that out there. Nobody would ever know. Or, hey, baby. I'm cooking attendance fresh. Is that okay? That's cool. You want me to wait out front? Yeah, you want me to give you a pop now or later? Yeah. How you been? Good, okay. How are you? How was your Memorial Day? It was good. It was good. A lot of house hopping, visiting family, you know. I had a little barbecue get together thing at my house, and we let off balloons for our mom. Michelle was there. Oh. Sink was there. Only had one pop. You might have got my order messed up. You got a 4-piece dinner plate? Yeah, and only had one pop. She charged you for 2. She charged me for 2. No wonder it was so expensive. Yep. Did you have 2 4-piece? Yeah, but I didn't have. Only had one. Okay, I didn't have. Hold on. I think she messed my whole order. She gave me 2 fries. Yes, ma'am. Only asked for 1 fry that comes with the combo. So so you wanted the plate too? Yes. So what you want is a 4-piece tender combo and then a filet on the side. No. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry about that. I'm up here trying to get my doggone order right so I can hurry up and get to work. Oh, they got me waiting. But anywho, as I was saying, if I was to raise a GoFundMe, like to do something personal that I really, really, really needed because I didn't have the funds or the money to get it, resources or whatever, and then to turn right around and say I'm going to China or something, or I just bought a brand new car that costs $10,000-$20,000, or stuff like that. I wouldn't personally, even if I know I needed this money for such and such to get a lawyer or take care of my child or get an apartment or whatever, and I really used it for what I really used it for. Sometimes you do still come into money, or you get paid and something comes up out the blue and your finances have changed and you can do things that you want to do. But sometimes you set yourself up by telling everybody your business. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. And it's you do what you want with your money, with your finances, with your YouTube channel or whatnot. But I've been watching these people on YouTube for a long time, and it's like people might not realize they're doing it, but you constantly setting yourself up to be dragged and scrutinized and judged. And I don't know how many people done try to hit me up behind the scenes, ask me about certain people, about certain YouTubers. What do I think about what they said about this? What do you think about they beef against this person? What do you think about this? I mean, I'll be like, I don't know. What you think? I really don't have no opinion. Let people do what they want on their channel. So much goes on YouTube, and I try to stick to what my platform is about, which is news, trending news, hot topics, reviews, things like that. But every now and then I'll put my 2 cents in on a subject, especially if it's something that's really, really trending, that is a hot subject or a hot topic in these YouTube streets. But generally speaking, I just sit and watch, and I kiki about certain things. I laugh, crack up, whatnot. I might say to myself, dang, that's messed up, or dang, wow, I can't believe they did that, or something. But I don't necessarily always, compliment or critique what somebody has done on their channel. And to keep up with all the tea, I know a lot of y'all don't like Tracy, but sometimes I just watch her and I figure out everything that's going on with people. And then if I decide I want to go to this person's channel and find out what's up or what's going on, I'll go and watch. But there are a lot of the people I mentioned, I do watch and I do like. But my thing is this: when you feel comfortable enough to talk to people outside of YouTube, you better make sure that they are super trustworthy, because I might talk to you outside of YouTube, but I'm not about to tell you my personal business. I don't care how much we get along on YouTube. I'm not gonna tell you about my finances or my bills or about my husband or about my shoot. I mean, I'm just saying, am I wrong here? Am I the only one that thinks people like literally be setting themselves up to be dragged, to be critiqued, to be criticized on here? And then they got all these receipts. People is recording phone calls. People is um taking screenshots and showing them on their community page about who said what and what they said behind such and such back, and who was talking about whose kid and who was talking about somebody on drugs and somebody's a child molester and somebody, I mean, they was talking about all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. And not just this chat, not just this live, but we see it all the time. And that's why I got to thinking, I'm like, I know that some people, parents, raise them to know to not put your information out there like that, especially to people we really don't know. You what do they call it? You don't have a friendship with a lot of these people. Not a real friendship. You have a YouTube ship. A YouTube ship. I think I heard Tracy mention that a few times to some people that she like on YouTube. You have a YouTube ship. And that's different than a friendship. Thank you, sweetheart.
Yes, ma'am. I made it a large pie and then $4 back for you, okay?
Oh, you so sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day at work.
All right, you too.
Accept my friend request. I sent
You
one.
sent me a friend request?
Yeah.
Is it under your name?
Kayla Lamb. You'll see me. I'm looking like this.
Okay. 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 Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, so that's all I had to say. I mean, and y'all can let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. How y'all feel about anything I said. Again, I mentioned some of the videos that was made over the last few hours, the last few days, but this message, or should I say this video, isn't specifically just for a certain individual. It's just for us to start thinking about all the stuff that we are releasing to people that has to do with our personal lives, and we're giving up this information to people on YouTube that we really don't really stinking know. And then when you get mad when you find out they didn't put information out there that you entrusted them with, as if they were your best friends, as if y'all grew up together, as if y'all went to school together, as if y'all, know more about each other than what people just put out on their YouTube channel. So we have to be careful with that, and be careful with who we friend, and be careful with what we talk about behind the scenes. If people be hitting you up, asking you about other YouTubers, asking you for your personal information and all that kind of stuff, you better give the side eye. You better get a side eye. Shoot, all these people out here openly admitting that they record conversations when they talk to people on YouTube. I don't get it. All it took was one person. I was only on YouTube. I only had a channel for like 2 or 3 months. All it took was one person to hit me up behind the scenes. Somebody I never talked to before. I seen them in a couple of chats here and there. We never like specifically talked in a chat together. I would just see them around, and they hit me up behind the scenes. What do you think about, and it was a bigger YouTuber, like, what do you think about this bigger YouTuber, about what they said about this or that, or what really happened, or tell me what went down, or tell me. I ain't telling you shit. Reach out to them and ask them what you're trying to ask me. I don't get it. What is it that people don't get through their heads? Like, quit talking about people behind closed doors to other YouTubers. Talk to your friends, talk to your man, talk to your woman, talk to your kids, talk to somebody, talk to a therapist, talk to your pastor. But quit talking about your personal information with YouTubers behind their back. I'm like, God is like really, it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. But Jay Wilson was right. He said these people are about to start beefing. He said it was too quiet in these YouTube streets and people are about to start beefing because it was just too quiet in these YouTube streets. Brother Jay said this like 2 days ago. Or maybe 3 days ago. He said it's too quiet in these YouTube streets. People are about to start beefing. And lo and behold, I was like, dang. Brother Jay, you know they call him pastor. So, you know the pastor, he must have had some good insight. A revelation. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get in here. I gotta be at work. I'm supposed to be here at 4, but thanks to them messing up my order, I'm a little late, but we got to like 9 minutes after. Hey, Roxanne, you agreed, you nation? Okay, thank you. Hey, Aisha. All right, you guys, I'm going to come back to you guys tonight with a review on a TV show, so I'll be back with you guys around like 9:30 p.m. tonight. I'll set up the notification. So make sure y'all have my bell hit. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video and share this video out. I appreciate it. And in the meantime and in between time, Prime Time Squad.